Now to a CBS 46 exclusive. A veteran living in filth, holes in the walls, trash covering the entire floor. In his words, hell on earth. I'm going to take you to a place where no animal should live, much less a Marine. Tonight, he's trying to get clean from a life of addiction.
This is the hell on earth that they speak of. Old dirty condoms, feces, urine.
Under the shadows of downtown, buried in overgrown trees, sits a hollowed-out apartment complex.
Being on the street, they call them cat holes.
A cat hole?
A cat hole.
This was Darell Falconer's cat hole.
This was my room. This is actually where I stayed for almost 2 years.
And nearly 2 years ago, Darell was facing jail time on a drug charge. But there was one way he could avoid it. As a Marine, he was eligible for Fulton County's relatively new Veterans Court, created to give vets a second chance through counseling and drug rehab.
Representing the veterans?
Yes, sir.
Reggie, how you doing? You look great.
Nice to see you, bud.
Mr. Reginald Woodard.
He is our first graduate.
The court's first graduate, Reggie Woodard. He's a former Navy sailor who spent decades homeless and addicted to drugs and alcohol. Thanks to his hard work and support from Veterans Court, today he's clean, working, and off the streets.
It made me feel kind of good about myself, and I'm not living that way no more today.
Judge Todd Markle presides over Veterans Court.
You're in phase 4 of our program.
Veterans have to come here to tell the judge how they're doing in the program. Vets like Darell are also paired with other veterans who volunteer as mentors. Darell's mentor is fellow Marine Kyle Moore.
With your addictions, you had to make a choice. Either you were going to die or be in jail forever.
For a year and a half, Darell was clean and sober. But on this day, when other vets were checking in with Judge Markle with progress,
All right, Mr. Falconer.
Darell had to step up and explain a setback.
And he drank alcohol to the point where he told me he got drunk.
I had a slip.
When Judge Markle saw the drug test results, it was a gut punch.
Absolutely, there's no other way to put it. My heart sunk. I mean, my heart goes out to all these guys.
Of course, I'm disappointed, Judge. But
In Veterans Court, vets have to stay clean, and sanctions can involve jail time.
Judge Markle has the power to throw these people in jail if they mess up.
I'm not going to make any excuses. I accept full responsibility for the choice that I made.
Because Darell was honest about his relapse, no jail time, but the judge ordered daily drug testing and a renewed commitment from Darell.
You'll stay out of jail. You have a better chance of getting a job.
Mentor Kyle Moore knows Darell can beat his addiction.
He can recite the touchstones of how to overcome his addictions better than probably some of the counselors in the program.
Judge Markle believes in Darell, too.
This is a setback, but he's definitely not back to where he was when he came into the program.
I neglected myself.
This is where he was, the cat hole.
And that's a scary thought, to be that crazy to want to live here and sleep here.
And Darell doesn't want to end up here again.
Man.
He wants the applause one day of completing Veterans Court, but this veteran knows all too well addiction is an enemy that never truly goes away. Now, I talked to Darell tonight, and he has big news. He's engaged, he moved into his own place recently, and he hasn't relapsed again. I'll certainly keep you updated on his journey. If you know a veteran who may benefit from Veterans Court, call that number right there. It's the Fulton County Superior Court number at 404-612-2424.
He's so awesome.
Right, obviously you use that cup a lot.
Yeah, it's my favorite one.
And this one,